Oh, you're probably wondering why I look so disgusted. Well, that fifth wheel has something to do with it. Welcome to HBRV Lifestyle. They call me the Honey Badger because I give it to you straight about the RV business. And I'm going to explain why I'm very disappointed in this Road Warrior. As usual, we're not going with a script and no big super edits. We're just going to roll with it. Quick disclaimer. I sold the sister product to Road Warrior called Cyclone from 2011 to 2015. And back in the day, guys, Road Warrior and Cyclone, to me, based on my professional opinion, were the best built toy haulers in the industry. Grand Design and Dutchmen ruined it. Just plain ruined it. And real quick, guys, before we do the walk around on this, people ask me why I am so against Grand Design fifth wheels. I don't care about their travel trailers. That's a different animal. I have a problem with their fifth wheels because I always have them in my service department all the time with black tank problems, sewer problems, frozen pipe, frozen water line problems, because they make Grand Design and Voltage by Dutchmen pretty. And then guess what happened? Everybody went and bought them, and then Cyclone and Road Warrior started cutting corners because they had to make it pretty. So anyway, let me show you what I mean. So you got a 5,500 watt generator, hydraulic leveling system. That stuff hasn't changed. Okay, we'll look at the underbelly on the other side here in a second. Triple axle, okay, fueling station. Here's where they cut corners. First corner cut is frameless windows. Now you're probably looking at me like I'm crazy. That's cutting corners? Well, back in the day, guys, this was butt ugly on the interior. If you go back to 2012 and 13, it was an ugly plain Jane duck. But they had sliding dual pane windows back then. Now they put these pretty fancy frameless windows on. It was more functional for someone that goes out to the desert, somebody that goes out in full times. They could slide open and close the door to let some air in, or the window to let some air in. And then at the same time, keep the heat and the cold out of the coach. Help keep the insulation factors up. Okay? Frameless windows, the windows everybody uses, are not built for that. Okay? So if you go, I'll put a video in the description box below of my Cougar fifth wheel. And my Cougar is supposedly got this insulation package, and yet it's colder than hell when you go up into 10 degree, 15 degree weather. So in that video, it'll show you what we did to rectify that, okay? All right, 3 awnings on this sucker, 2 on the campsite, 1 for the rear awning for the patio, but this pisses me off. And the reason why is because back in the day, this did not go up here. This went all the way up with magnets, and it had 3 magnets. Now they cut corners and didn't move the awning or get a bigger awning to cut cost, and now you have this. If you're a taller guy, or even me, you know how many times I've banged my head up in here because I'm trying to get something out of my underbelly? It's craziness. Now, I'm glad in a couple of things. First of all, this hasn't changed much. The one great thing is they still do this on the bottom. They still do the laminate and the vacuum bond laminate by the bedroom to try to keep the insulation sealed up there. No exposed wood, no plastic, paper crap. But those water lines were never exposed, guys. If you go back to 2013, 2014, 2015 Cyclone, they actually had it insulated. Can you imagine that? But let's cut corners because we got to make it pretty. This is what pisses me off about Cyclone, Road Warrior, and most of the industry anymore, right? And I'm just ranting, guys. I apologize. If you think I'm far out of bounds, let me know in the comments section below. So they put this fancy looking wood cabinets, big screen TV, bigger appliances, solid surface countertops. This was actually a hard plastic back in the day. These seats were not recliners. They had an ottoman that went around. But back when I sold them, it was some cheap couch you could buy at IKEA. Okay? I prefer that. That hasn't changed much. Propane electric refrigerator or residential. Those are both good. I don't like the floor plan. The floor plan's horrible. This is a terrible floor plan. No wonder it sits on dealers' lots. Whether it's the Momentum version or the Voltage version or the XLR version, this is just not a good West Coast floor plan. It doesn't have enough garage space. It only has 12 feet 9 inches of cargo. It does have the bath and a half. It does have another TV. Very pretty, guys. I mean, I know I'm complaining, but it is very pretty, okay? And it does look great. But this, I mean, this bathroom is horrible. I mean, this is the biggest piece of monkey crap bathroom on God's green earth. As you notice, I'm not even opening up cabinets. That's how pissed off I am at these guys. That shower, whoever designed this floor plan at whatever place, Grand Design, Winnebago, wherever, needs to be taken out to the backyard and be given a lesson in usability of something. This is terrible. I mean, I like this part of it. I mean, it's very pretty, but go back to the basics. People can go and buy and upgrade this stuff themselves. You don't need to do it for them. I mean, there's no access to the bed. When you're down the road, normally when you go down the road, you have the ability to sleep in the bed without hitting yourself against here. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, guys. Let me know in the comments section. Maybe I'm just completely far out of bounds. I mean, I'll tell you this one good thing. The great thing is the dealership company I work for is selling these for more than 50% off MSRP. So these are 50% off sticker price. In fact, some of them are like 60% off sticker for Black Friday. So there's some good things and bad things. Now, if you want to see a fifth wheel toy hauler that I admire and think is really a lot better build than this, then look in the top right hand corner, click on there, and I'll show you why I like that better.